My people, man. Y'all see this thumbnail right here? So yeah, I'm gonna sit here and talk about this gameplay today. And happy Thanksgiving to y'all, man. Quite a day to upload. Figure might as well go ahead while I got some free time, you know? And for those of y'all, you know, I'm really sick of seeing people make these comments. And it's like I'm seeing more. It's weird because I'm seeing more and more people make these comments. And it really sickens me when I see these comments come from people from the top of the food chain. Oh, the gameplay is great. I don't have any problems with the gameplay. The gameplay is perfect. It's fantastic. And I sit here today and I question that. And I'm just like, I question your brain. I question your mental well-being. Like, this gameplay has barely been touched in centuries. We haven't had great gameplay since I don't know, fucking 1851. Like, really and truly, how could you open up your mouth and utter those words? My ears should never have to ever hear a statement like that be made from any individual in the wrestling game community, the WGC, man. I don't understand. And you wonder why, at least us that actually, you know, have a functioning brain, that are not delusional and just blind, people that won't eat shit from 2K for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, and dessert, hell, even the appetizer. We wonder why the gameplay fails to be innovated year after year after year. Maybe they'll sprinkle a little bit of something here, sprinkle a little bit of something there, and then call it a quality of life update. There's nothing quality about that. You guys incorporated, you can Irish whip your opponent while they're kneeling on the ground. From the kneeling position, you can now Irish whip your opponent. Like, okay, I mean, cool little addition, but the gameplay still fucking sucks. There's so much to do. There's so much to add. And we're just not getting it. You've had this license for how many years, man, going into the new generation? And we have failed to see any real innovation in the gameplay that's going to really spice things up and give us a much more fulfilling experience, a much more exciting experience. And yes, I have been talking, and if you don't like me talking like this, hey man, this ain't the video for you, because I'm going to be talking. There's a lot to be talked about, and I'm probably not even going to get into everything during this video. But for those of y'all who actually has a great attention span, and you know this channel, and you know when you stick around, you hear some gems in these videos, man. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into this though. And the very first thing I want to talk about as far as the gameplay goes, I want to talk about this dog shit combo system in the combo breaker. And I really don't understand why we even see this in the wrestling game. Why are there combos and a combo breaker in a pro wrestling video game? This is coming from the same developers that sit here and be like, oh, we want you to feel like you're watching WWE television. Okay, so if that's the case, can anybody name me a point in time where you see someone doing fucking combos and combo breakers in an actual pro wrestling match in real life? Because I'm failing to understand that. We really are doing combos and combo breakers, bro. When you have to guess what button your opponent is about to press in the middle of a combo to literally interrupt this combo. Like, this is not Mortal. That is literally Mortal Kombat. That is literally a page out of Mortal Kombat and Tekken. That is an entire page from these people, man, from these other games, put into a pro wrestling game. Like, I really wonder whose idea was it to come up with that concept. It's not even a concept. You just straight up just ripped it out of Mortal Kombat. But I really wonder whose idea was it to incorporate that into these games. Really, because you should really be fucking smacked right now. A nice clean backhand across the fucking lip, and I need to see every bit of saliva that's in your mouth fly out, leave, exit your mouth. You need that kind of backhand. Straight pimp slap. Slick back style. Now we got stances and blocking. That just as well, we're gonna follow it up. Why are we sitting there doing boxing stances like this is UFC 3, UFC 4, UFC 5? Doesn't matter, fight night. Why are we having boxing stances? Really, boxing stances, dodging, bobbing and weaving like this is fight night champion. Once again, another non-pro wrestling feature in a pro wrestling video game from the same developers that love to sit there and be like, we want you to feel like you're really watching a television program. All right, man. You gonna keep lying to us or what? When are you gonna actually make us feel like this is really what we see on WWE television? Because you're lacking a whole lot of that. More than a lot. Now, we've talked about this several times. Selling, limb targeting. I mentioned it on several videos during several live streams. Selling. I don't even have to explain this. I can just literally say the word selling and limb targeting and just leave it at that. Don't even explain it no further. Because I feel like a lot of y'all should already know the words that are about to come out of my mouth. But I'm gonna explain it anyway. How come we don't see selling? Nah, like real selling. The biggest sell we probably got is when you decide to do a carry move and your stamina runs out, and then you might you might collapse then. That is like the only actual selling we have. And that's been in the game for a little while now. That's it though. We have nothing else. Limb targeting doesn't even matter. Like if you're not going to incorporate actual real selling and limb damaging actually fucking mattering and playing a massive role in matches, why even have it in the game? Why is it even an option to pick a limb targeting move when it literally does nothing? At this point, it's just a waste of fucking time. Pro wrestling. What do you see when we want you to see we want you to experience what you see on real life? Okay, if that's the case, how come we still don't have selling? How many pro wrestling matches do you watch on television and you see opponents selling? Literally every match ever. There's never a match where you don't see selling. If you want to train to become a pro wrestler, what is one of the very first things that you are going to learn how to do? Sell. You're not selling, you ain't shit. You have to learn how to sell. You have to know how to sell. Selling is it's literally in every pro wrestling match. But for some reason, we don't have it in these wrestling games. Like what is it gonna take for selling to really matter? Ultra Pro Wrestling to come around, Virtual Basement to come around, and they actually include selling in their wrestling games to make 2K be like, okay, that's a great idea. Let's take it. Let's go ahead and incorporate it. It seems like you have to see another wrestling game incorporate something for you to only then want to incorporate it into your game or bring it back into your game. But then all you're gonna do is call it new when it's not new. It's just brought back a returning feature, a returning mode. You know how 2K is, man. The only people that are probably gonna think it's actually new are people that are brand new to wrestling games who literally just started in like the 2K era. What's next? Ignoring the ref count. Very simple. No need to even draw that out. I don't even gotta explain it any further. Ignoring the referee count. How come we don't have that, right? We brought it up on several occasions now. You know what I'm saying? When you get put into a submission, how come you can't simply just crawl to the ropes and grab the ropes? Get a rope break. And if you're the person that's actually, initiating the submission, how come you just can't ignore the referee's count? As simple as that. You see it in literally every match. How come we don't have it yet? 2K, what's going on? We need you to get with the program. For real. ASAP. Better paybacks. We definitely need better paybacks. I feel like the paybacks we got right now are honestly dog shit. They don't too much even matter outside of like a few. Literally everyone picks the same paybacks pretty much. You either get Move Thief, you either get Rezil, or you get Rage. Like the rest of them don't even fucking matter. So like we need actual paybacks. You know what I'm saying? Real paybacks. We need much more variety with paybacks, and paybacks that actually mean something. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, that's all we see. Every single match, you see Move Thief, you see Rezil, you see what else? Low Blow, and you see Rage. That's like 4 paybacks. Literally, that's all you see every match. You barely will ever see any other one. You don't see Brass Knuckles too much. You don't see the Poison Mist too much. You don't see Comeback too much. Like your payback simply it sucks. It sucks ass. We need a serious upgrade. We need way more variety with these paybacks. But me personally, I'd rather y'all bring back the abilities, man. Bring back the abilities. Hey, shout out to my real ones that know what I'm talking about when I say abilities, man. Bring back abilities. We had them 2K19, right? We had them on what else? Every game prior to that, possibly, especially 2K14. We need abilities back. And we also need to make exclusive paybacks for unique wrestlers, bro. I feel like certain wrestlers should have their own paybacks that literally no one else could even have. That as well, to make each wrestler or make certain. I feel like every wrestler needs to have their own identity to some degree, and every wrestler you use should feel like you're using that wrestler. But I mean, it's 2K. You know how lazy they are. They don't have enough passion for that, man. So everyone, they all feel the same, bro. You go to the movesets, they have so many of them have very similar movesets, very similar strikes. Like it's very, very lazy. I feel like even if 2K took 2-3 years off, they would still feel very, very similar. All the wrestlers in the game. It's just very lazy. We need real developers who actually have a real passion for this and actually gives a shit about pro wrestling and gives a shit about giving us consumers a very fun experience, man. Because right now it's really dull and they all feel the same. Let's just keep it 100, man. We also need a better submission system because the current button mashing submission system is absolute atrocious dog shit, and it's completely fucking broken. Once you achieve a certain amount of damage, you're pretty much screwed. If you have no choice but to use Rezil, and if you already use your Rezil, you get hit with a finisher. You don't even gotta get hit with a finisher. If you're damaged enough and you get put in a submission, guess what? Match is over. You have no chance. It doesn't matter. You might as well just go ahead and leave the match. Turn your game off, bro. It's over. You literally do not stand a chance. That whole method needs to go, man. Submission system is absolutely broken, and on top of that, we need. I personally feel like this whole rapid pin system needs to get gone, bro. Now I know that might be a hot. You know what I'm saying? A hot topic, a hot button topic. That might be a really what's that term y'all use? A hot take. Now you might get offended when I say this, but I personally feel like we just need one mechanic when it comes to kickouts. One mechanic, and I feel like it just needs to be time based. I feel like this whole button mashing bullshit when it comes to like rapid is honestly played out. You know what I'm saying? That is a very nostalgic way to kick out, but I feel like that shit just doesn't fly in 2024, damn near 2025. And I feel like it would be okay, but only if you actually make button mashing mean something, and if you can truly press these buttons fast as possible, you can always kick out. But that's not the case. It's broken as hell. So that's that. The rapid pin system is hot garbage. It's broken. Literally, once you're if you're just like submissions, if you're damaged enough, you can literally just pin your opponent off of literally anything, and you're not kicking out. If it's on rapid, the match is going to be over with, so you just forget about it. It's happened way too many times. It's happened to me way too many times. That shit needs to go. I feel like we need to stop catering to people who just can't kick, who can't. I can't even talk right now. Stop catering to people who cannot time their kickouts, bro. Honestly, I feel like if you can't time, that's a personal problem. You simply just need to get better at the game and work on your kickout, work on your timing. Because this whole button mashing bullshit with rapid is completely broken. It's dog shit, honestly. I feel like you should always have a chance to kick out, no matter what, no matter how long the matches went, no matter how damaged you are. You should always have the opportunity to kick out. So I feel like we need to just get rid of this whole rabbit pin bullshit and go back to having one mechanic and one mechanic only, and that is a time-based kickout system. If you know how to time, you're good at timing, great. If you suck at timing, too bad. Learn how to time, get better at the fucking game, and not have two methods to kick out when one method is absolutely broken to dog shit, and people just abuse it because it's highly broken, and then they'll abuse it because they simply just fucking suck at kicking out when it comes to time based. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of it. What we got next? Because I made a little list. I'm pretty sure I'm still missing things too, but it'd be able to be, oh yeah, of course, the grappling system. We definitely need the chain grip. We need more chain wrestling. We need to stop all this. Oh, we have to lock up first, go into collar and elbow, and then you have maybe 2 to 3 seconds to initiate the next grapple, or else it'll break apart, and you got to start all over again. That is fucking ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. It's bad enough we don't have chain wrestling. But then the first thing you do, you have to literally initiate a grapple first to do any kind of wrestling move outside of, and if not that, you have to play a fucking Mortal Kombat based fucking combo system. That shit is absolutely stupid. Very, very stupid. Once again, whose idea is this? Who is coming up with these ideas? Who is coming up with these concepts? Who is ripping shit straight from Mortal Kombat and Tekken? Whose idea was it to have to initiate a grapple first? Collar and elbow only, because we don't have chain grappling. So really and truly, whose idea was it? Because that is absolutely atrocious. It's dog shit. And once again, whoever thought about that needs to get the meanest backhand in the history of backhands, straight across the fucking lips. That is absolutely just stupid. Environmental reactions from 2K14. I think we can all agree we need that back in the game, bro. Because right now, all these little TLC matches and everything else, it's very lifeless, soulless. It's no real fun. Everything is restricted. You can only position ladders at certain parts of the ring. You can only place tables down certain parts of the ring. You get slammed on the ladder. You basically just hit nothing. They don't react to it. No, nothing at all. You have to just be in your mind, your fantasy. Oh, he landed on the ladder. That looked so painful. That's all you guys. All you got is your fucking mind, your imagination. But they have no literal reactions. You can't powerbomb somebody straight up onto the steel steps, however you want to, in any kind of way. You only have maybe, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 different ways to slam somebody on some steel steps. What is that? What is that? It's ridiculous. Tables, we should be able to climb on tables freely and do whatever we want, do whatever kind of move we want, dive off, doing whatever move we want. We need that freedom back. Stop restricting everything. Stop restricting so much bullshit, bro. That shit is not fun. It's not cool. It's lame as hell. We should be able to get on top of the announce table and still be able to do whatever move we can do inside of the wrestling ring. Why is it so restricted? So we can only trade punches or some lame shit like that. That's not fun. Once again, you're sucking all the fun out of the gameplay. No one wants to sit there and play a wrestling game with so many restrictions, bro. It's not it. You have so many restrictions. You're ripping shit from Mortal Kombat and Tekken. You have stun meters. The stun meter absolutely atrocious. That needs to go to. It ruins the pacing, the flow of every match. You can have a great counter, going counter for counter, reversal for reversal. The next thing you know, boom, you're stunned. It just ruins the whole flow, bro. It's so many things wrong with this fucking game. So many gameplay changes that need to be made. Things need to be gone, removed, or something that needs to be added in. It's so fucking much that we just aren't seeing anything. And people really will sit here and tell us that the gameplay is great. No, it's not. The gameplay is not great. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to us. Stop lying to 2K. The gameplay it fucking sucks. There is nothing great about it. Absolutely nothing great about it. Jesus Christ, boy. What else we got? Oh, This one's very simple. The ring bell. Do y'all remember when we I can't even talk. Do y'all remember when we could just literally walk to the announce table, near the announce table, and just by the ring announcer and grab the ring bell and just lit the ring bell and literally just like smack your opponent with that shit? Like, we need that back. It's nothing major, but it'd be nice to have that back in the game. But yeah, man. Outside of that, that pretty much wraps that up. There's so many things wrong with this game, bro. So many things that's wrong with this game when it comes to the gameplay aspect. Like it's really mind-boggling that people can really sit here and tell and say with a straight face that the gameplay is fucking perfect. The gameplay is great. That it's fine. No, it's not. It's not good. It is not good. It's very bland, very dull, very lifeless. You can tell there's no real passion put behind this gameplay. Like, it's terrible, man. It's not a fun experience. At this point, I would only play these games just to get that wrestling itch, you know, because I've been playing these wrestling games since I've been a fucking child, bro. So I naturally will play these games, even though it's dog shit. And yes, I did make a video saying to not buy this shit because I feel like, you know, we all need to come together and just not buy this fucking game. But but let's be real. Let's just call a spade, bro. One or two people not buying the wrestling game is not going to cause any change. Like, if everybody's still buying the shit, and if you're not seeing no real action being taken in the community, and you can really see people are applying pressure, fuck it then. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. If you want to buy this shit, go buy this shit, because it's gonna take more than just a few individuals to stop purchasing this game to make 2K realize this shit. Now, when a massive amount of people stop purchasing this game and that shit starts making headlines that 2K sales are going under and it's getting really bad to the point where the next makers are like, fuck this shit, and even they're talking about this shit too and making a stand for it, and it's all over social media, all over YouTube, picking up steam, picking up traction. Until that shit happens, bro, if you want to go play a wrestling game, and you know what I'm saying, get that itch, you know what I'm saying, when you get that wrestling itch to play wrestling, feel free, bro. No judging. It's going to take more than just a few of us to stop buying these games and stop supporting 2K to make change. We need everyone to do it. We need a lot of people to do it. So many people to do it. But if that's not gonna happen, then guess what? We're gonna be stuck with this shit. And if you're gonna have all these dick suckers there all the time on a daily basis, a year-to-year basis, hey, y'all be ready to have this same whack ass gameplay going all the way into goddamn who knows when, 2030 and beyond, with 2K making these garbage ass games. But that's just how I feel about this gameplay, man. I'm pretty sure there was many more things I could have talked about, but that's all I put in my notes for right now. But how you feel about that? Let me know how you feel about that. You know what I'm saying? Hop in the comments below. Put down if there's anything that I didn't mention that you would like to see a change. Put it in the comments below. I'll look at it and I'll probably save it. And maybe the next gameplay video I put out, I'll take that from some of the comments and include it into the next video, the next gameplay video. But on that note though, man, it's your boy True. Sensation TV, man. Hit that bell, subscribe, hop in the comments, man. And let's get to it, man. Let's do this shit. We out.